the Mountain Bike Man Morning Podcast. Sorry for the potty mouth. Morning.
Good morning.
Be careful, buddy. Don't hit your head. That guy likes to go play 18 holes of golf. And I like to mountain bike 18 miles on extreme mountain bike trails. Everyone has their particular flavor that they like to do in life. Stop. Slow. Personally, I like my flavor better. Or maybe 100 miles of dirt biking. On extreme dirt bike trails. Or 100 miles of exhilarating rides through canyons with rivers and huge mountains with wooded hills with forests growing on the side of them. It's extremely beautiful, gentlemen. That's my flavor. Not going to a golf course and hitting golf balls. It's not my cup of tea. But in any case, you get the idea. Yeah, I'll apologize for my potty mouth there this morning, but it's just the nature of the beast, having to do so many things before you go on a trip. You know, I do believe that dude sold his off-road buggy. I believe I rarely catch him outside, but I got to ask him, did you end up selling it? He may not have sold it. I believe that dude. Come on. I believe that dude has a fifth wheel tow hauler, so he might have his fifth wheel parked in Utah somewhere. You can park it there for 16 days and then move it 30 miles away and park it there for 16 days and have like a vacation cabin up somewhere in La La Land, Utah. But you do have to keep moving it. You can't leave it in one spot for more than 16 days. So he may have a fifth wheel up there somewhere. Maybe not. I don't know for sure. That truck right there can't pull anything of size, to be honest with you. It's just a little Toyota Tacoma. They cannot pull anything, if that. There's no power, no speed. If you do pull something, you're definitely putting strain on the engine. Yeah, just an overcast morning, beautiful walk. Just taking care of a few odds and ends before I leave. Making sure all the bills are paid. I'm going to be gone for 2 weeks. So, I just have to pay the real estate taxes. I want to get that out of the way. The dentist wants his $1,750. I paid for half the cap. I don't think I'm going to pay for that until I go in and have it put on. I'll pay for it right there on the spot. You know, if they want it before that, I can always call them from out there and La La Land and say, okay, here's my credit card, go ahead and take it. We'll see you on the 20th. I'll set up an appointment for when I come back to have it put on. And we'll set up another appointment to start the caps on the 2 cracked teeth. That will take another 3 weeks for those 2 to come in, which puts us into October. And then once they finish those, October-ish, mid-October-ish, you could be looking at dermal fillers. Maybe beginning of October at the earliest. I run a very tight shift, very tight schedules with a lot of shit, guys. Hopefully, after the colonoscopy, hopefully the removed polyp was benign. If it is, it was a rather large polyp, so hopefully it was benign. And if that's the case, that's the easiest case scenario. You'll schedule another colonoscopy next year in November, my off month, shall we say. Instead of ruining my summer vacation of mountain biking, like my August was totally obliterated. I wasn't able to mountain bike because of all my appointments. But that's just the way this summer is. But they're not going to ruin my Idaho, Montana, British Columbia trip. Well, that's the best case scenario. Now, let's say the polyp came back malignant, it's cancerous. There could be some radiation treatment, chemo treatment. But the good news is, probably the colonoscopy doctor is very confident that he got it all. He seems like a very outstanding guy, doctor. I'm glad I went to this guy. When I was in their initial meeting at their offices, he was standing there. I didn't know that he was the doctor. He's kind of standing there leaning against the wall reading some charts, and he could hear me talking to the nurse practitioner that he doesn't have time to talk to patients initially. Of course, he's a very busy man, but he heard me tell the nurse practitioner that I'm going to schedule something sooner. I'm going to find somebody that can do it sooner. He heard me say that. He seen that I had great insurance, so he told the receptionist, schedule him on Monday. I came in on a Friday, and he told the receptionist, take him on Monday if he wants to go. And we set it up for Monday, and it was a go. So it just goes to show you, if you start jabbering down there, I thought it was peculiar that he was leaning against the wall like that. But he heard the conversation, and he said, okay, set him up on Monday, we'll do him on Monday. I had great insurance, and I was going to try to find someone else and get some money in the bank to this guy. Plus, I'm sure he detected some concern in my voice and decided, let's take the guy right now. He thinks he's smart. Okay, catch him up. He's my boy. Long story short, we got the colonoscopy done. The polyp has been removed. He thinks he got it all, and hopefully it's benign. But we'll see what happens. we'll see what we got to go to the doctor. Today is Friday. We got the follow-up appointment with the colonoscopy doctor on Monday, 11:45. I'll be there early. And then we've got my doctor's appointment on Tuesday with my doctor, which is a nurse practitioner. And I'm going to remind her that you can't miss. She missed the fact that my Cologuard test was positive. You can't miss shit like that. A doctor would not have missed that, but a nurse practitioner did miss it. I mean, you know, if there's issues because of a missed diagnosis, it's a possible lawsuit. You know, I don't want to go there. I'm not one of these guys that lives up on the hill and tries to sue everybody every day. That's how they get up on the hill, guys. But just a point in case. Anyways, another beautiful day in paradise. Just doing my daily brisk walk with my dog. I prefer to walk the neighborhood. Walking in the park, the dog stops too much and smells too much dog piss. Too many other distractions. Everybody walks their dog in the park. It's too much distraction.